Welcome back to the Combat Cast. We have a great one for you today where we will be going over Takeda.
Woo!
Before we start,
Woo!
I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers at NetherRealm Studios.
I am Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
Stephanie Brownback, QA lead at NetherRealm Studios.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
So we are super excited to show you Takeda today, and we're going to go over some balance stuff that's coming up with Takeda. Give you a couple teases of what awaits you with the patch, which I think
Exciting changes.
a lot of people are going to be excited. There's some really cool changes coming about. So but before we do that, though, let us watch the Takeda trailer again.
Booyah.
Let's see it.
Just over the trailer, I'm just gonna say a couple of things that I'm hoping that we get. I really want to see what is the deal with Scorpion's change to his EX teleport.
Great on my wall.
I am not the
I
hunter.
really hope there's something Sub-Zero, something to do with the scaling, or his eyesight or something, but yeah, I don't really know what the patch will entail. Cause first move is very different.
Fight.
So yeah, I don't really know what to expect, but hopefully we actually get details it's not the past couple combat quests we've had, because they've been very disappointing. Like the game currently and the net rest and everything, it's a clone show, but
Let's say I pair you with an archer,
we'll
a
see.
couple of soldiers. I don't want to be in some super team action movie.
Rewatching this trailer, I've noticed because a few people have said online that we only really saw about 5 streams, which
Kenshi was right.
I just
are
want
scary.
it to be variety with it, you know. I'm not bothered about, you know, the scaling to a degree. I just want them to be fun to play. I'm a bit worried that it's going to be a case where Takeda is fun, but every character is kind of different. Because that's kind of how it's been since Ermac got both. Ermac got released and Fantastic, but not all the characters really are significant buffs, but hopefully we'll get something to improve it. And also the new story stuff about Takeda being Kirsch's cousin. I really hope that they'll subvert that. I know that the writers are terrible. Like, if we're completely honest, the writers are terrible. So I'm really hoping
Fatality.
it's such a stupid decision to change Takeda to not be Kirsch's son, but we'll see what happens.
And there is the Takeda trailer. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it, but we like to go through here and talk about our favorite parts. Start with you, Stephanie.
Definitely the fatality. That moment when he wraps the whips around them and is like grinding their skin away. That's so gross.
I like that he whips it and whips it good.
He
Yo,
does do that,
Jesus
and super
Christ.
swaggy. Like,
Super swag.
There-
Everything he does is swag.
there was times that the comment just kept going. It was amazing to watch. My favorite things, besides what you all added, is that you get to see some of the cameos do a few new things they've never done before.
Right.
A few new tricks.
Sneak peeks in there.
So I'm sure, yeah, you enjoyed that. Let's move on to Evo. Is right around the corner.
Yep.
We'll all be watching. We'll be there.
I'll be watching. I'll be a watcher. And good luck everybody that's going and competing.
I believe it's looking like 16th evolution.
Wow.
Yeah.
We will be there. Some of us will be there at a booth where Takeda and Fair will be playable, and
Balance changes to check out so you can get in line over and over again and take notes.
which will happen.
Absolutely.
We're going to get into some of the balance patches here in a few moments. Before we do that, though, Derek, let's talk about Invasion.
Hey. All right. So season 7 is upon us. It is the
Shang
season of
Tsung.
the Soul Eater. So Shang Tsung is invading this timeline, and he's brought his undead, like, revenant-ish warriors with him. We'll go with that.
What a ghoulish, dastardly villain.
He sure is, but he has a great smirk. He has a great smirk.
Yeah, he's very
He's always,
theatrical.
always up to something. And we've added a new mission type, which is kind of this, like, combo trial mission, where we put you into play specific characters. Like, there's some Takeda ones where you can play Takeda for free, and you'll learn some combos, and if you drop the combos, you blow up and die. And there's other characters that you get to try as. We have different character trials. And then, what else? I want to go with that spot. We've got more quality. Oh, more quick draw missions.
Yeah.
We've got, constantly adding new and fun things to Invasions. So, yeah.
I mean,
We're gonna be
Invasion
unlocking
is
those
terrible.
Revenant skins along the way.
The most fun thing about it would be if you just scrapped it.
Yeah, kind of zombie-ish, nasty-looking skin.
Just MK. They are.
Now we're going to give you a little brief rundown on some of the changes coming with the balance patch. We're not going to give everything. We're just going to give a couple little tidbits of what's coming. Some tastes.
Some tastes.
And people are going to, I think you're really going to enjoy these. First up, with the Takeda Patch release, PC users, Steam, and Epic Game Store will now be able to make use of the recently added experimental 60 frame per second mode when playing in online modes. Experimental. Lee May fans. This is nice. Back 2-1 is now gapless. I'm sure a lot of Lee May fans will enjoy that. And here's the big one that you'll really enjoy. Lee May has a new string. It's back 2-4, and it is a meterless pop-up.
Yep. Pretty awesome.
So just new ways to start combos.
Great, so now Lee May
Some
has
good news for
what,
Natara fans as well. We have
three?
Natara.
Oh,
who's also
great,
coming in.
Natara.
The regular dive kick is now a ground bounce launcher.
Nice.
EX dive kick is now safe on block, but can be up blocked. And EX Bloody Bolt has an extra hit. Now, some of you who may not play those characters might not know what that means. But we did put together a little video to show you how some of these work in a match. Take a look.
Oh. Okay, so Sub-Zero, I mean not Sub-Zero, Scorpion could cancel that, okay. Oh. Sub-Zero buffs. Finally! Okay, I'm a bit happy now. Although, Natara's already busted, so it's like...
There we are. I hope that kind of
Scorpion.
shows what the new
So we could cancel it on the first hit, that's good.
Again, other things will, of course, be in the patch notes. Not showing everything today, just giving some bits and pieces.
A taste.
That's sure.
Little tidbit, a little snack.
A little snack of...
Nom nom.
Well, we do have cameos, too.
Oh.
Cameos are getting some changes, too. And you did see them, of course, in the stream. But first of all, Darius has a new move that's similar to his overhead ambush, which is now a sweep. Darius' spin kick into uppercut into partner spin restores cameo meter. Cyric self-destruct. I've seen pieces of this in the trailer. You can now
That just sounds really broken.
drop
What,
the
so
bomb if he's
he can use his meter
bomb.
and then he instantly
Will
gains it back, right?
Frost has a new Frost.
Oh,
So
this
you can
game.
make the end of the stage be where you want it to be.
I think
So they do one thing good and then they
I
take
can
like
add a
5
lot of
steps
new things.
back.
People,
Right.
corner combos where you
Take your corner comms with you.
take them with you. You keep them in your pocket. You take them with you. Scorpion has a flame aura mode, which is a DOT type maneuver.
He sets you on fire, your player character,
Yes,
and then you get a dot. It's very fun.
Sectors activate homing now fire.
That sounds pretty cool.
missiles.
Not one, but two.
Wow, like trilogy.
And Goro can now cancel punch walk into scoop or stomp, and cancel up punch into punch walk or scoop. Which again, like we said earlier, if those don't make a lot of sense to you, if you don't use Goro, we're going to show you how that works. Let's take a look at that
Okay.
video.
Yeah, so now Darius has a further mixer. Okay. I like the Scorpion one. I think that could be pretty fun. Oh. Okay. Goro might actually be pretty good, although his meat and he still have better time movement. He can hit you back into him, that's crazy.
All right, so there it is, the cameos, some new tricks to be using in Mortal Kombat 1. As you may have noticed in some of the videos, we put a couple other things that we didn't talk about, some other secret stuff that's going to be in the patch notes. I want to give you all something to talk about too.
Plenty more to discover.
Plenty more to discover, absolutely. It's time to move on to the main event now of Takeda. But before we do that, I want to bring back something very near and dear to my heart, and that is...
It's exciting.
It's time for the Stephanie Lore Minute.
Woo-wee!
Oh,
So in MKX,
I
you
don't
probably all
want to
remember
care. I don't care about what he's got to
Son of
say.
Kenshi, who as a child was shipped off to Scorpion to learn to be a ninja. In Liu Kang's new era, things have changed. In this time, Takeda is the little cousin of Kenshi, and he never studied under Scorpion's tutelage, so he grew up a bad guy.
That'll happen.
He's in the gangs, and he's all in on crime. He's an assassin.
Lost his way.
He never saw it in his timeline. However, one day he was tasked with assassinating Kenshi, and he went through with it, but he was defeated. Kenshi beat him.
It's just stupid. It's just
but felt
such a...
mercy for him, and thought
It's such a stupid change because
there's a possibility
you
for
could just
redemption.
have him be his son and
Remember
have the
his
same
soul.
story
So he sent him to
happen.
Scorpions to let him recuperate, and his intuition paid off. Takeda learned the errors of his way. He decided to go for a second chance. He's now on the side of good, and he's going to take the fight to the gangs that he used to work for and take a bite out of crime.
Love it.
Love it. Very good.
Sure.
So thank you for the Lore
The
Minute. It's
writing
been a
of the
while.
game
That
is
was probably
absolutely
about a
god
minute,
awful.
too.
Do you ever think about what our lives are like in Liu Kang's new era? Like,
Can't say that I have.
is there a chance that I'm a dog owner?
Zero chance.
Zero chance.
I agree. In no universe.
I know you too well. Zero chance. So now we learned about Takeda. Let's talk about what kind of players will we be introducing Takeda. What style?
Well, I think he will definitely appeal to people that love combos, who like tricks and traps and setups, and I think people that liked it in MKX are going to be pretty happy. So in that game, he had 3 variations that were all pretty drastically different. And our design team kind of thought, well, let's take all 3 variations, mix them up in a blender, add
Except
some
Roman.
swag, some spice, some hot sauce, blend it all together, and out comes MK1 Takeda. And I think our design team did an awesome job with it. You've got a little bit of everything. from
Yeah,
the
it's a
last
fun
one you saw.
challenge because in MK,
I mean, I like how Takeda
ton of
looks in this
Right.
game, but like,
very
say it is a
different
combination
types
of all
variations.
3 variations is just a straight
Putting them
lie.
all together was a
He's
a
not
challenge.
Roman.
I think they did a great job.
And
So
he's fancy AF.
everything he does,
Very flashy.
cool.
Well, let us go in game and walk through Takeda.
All right, so let's start with his normal attacks. As you can imagine, he uses his whips, and they have excellent range. You can see he has multiple normals that start at almost the round start range. And he also has plenty of just cool martial arts attacks up close if he wants to punish moves and be a little bit faster. One of the normals I want to show that I think is probably my favorite is his back 3-4, which is a cool slide. And it's complemented with forward 4, which is an overhead. It slats them, he can't get a combo off of it, but still, you can't say no to an overhead.
He's
How-
just flipping
how-
and whipping.
How will Takeda ever get all the way over there when he kicks him that far away?
You'll see plenty of ways when you do special moves. And lastly, he has kind of a karate-looking jump attacks, but also
There he's got
secret
his
whip
jumping for.
jump attacks
Whoa.
that you can use. And to complement kind of the faster normals you expect, he can use his whip to do like a really, really, really long
Looks
throw.
even faster.
And let's check out his throw.
Oh, that's a hell of a sweep.
Was that a sweep?
So let's go and do his special moves, and we'll start with this combo starter. First he has this double spear, he knees them, but if he EX it, he gets a combo,
Going to combo town.
Just off to the races right away.
and you can do an air version, which I absolutely love that dive kick. And he gets a combo off that too.
Throw some sparklers.
So you can do like a really simple example would be his back throw if you can combo into it.
So we can combo off those.
classic ninja move.
Alright, Takeda's gonna be
Then let's
broken.
talk about another whip move. He has a Rekka, which is a 3-hit special move that you can instantly do. You can delay it. You can do the first 2 and stop. You can do the first and stop. You can do the complete thing. And if you EX the last hit, it is a pop-up. So you can use it in pressure. You can use it as a punisher.
Yeah, so it's literally just his back forward too.
It's a pretty versatile move to get your offense going.
Very cool.
But he can also use his whips for mobility, like you had pointed out a few minutes ago. He has 2 different air whip moves. He has a back forward 3, where he kind of swings across the screen, and you can direct his movement. You can do it close, you can do it far and go over them, and you can link into his jump attacks. He also has an offensive version, down back 3, where he swings in, and if he EX it,
He's literally
goes
Spider-Man.
to combos.
He can combo off it. That is
That is
crazy.
going to be crazy for sure. Then we talk about his settings. He has these awesome ninja stars. It's a mid, very quick projectile. You can do close, medium,
Yeah, it's
far.
bad.
Then he has a smart version, where you put them, and they're saved on the ground, and they're blinking. And then if you throw the regular one, they explode, and he gets a pop-up. He can do these in the air, both versions, and he can do an EX version that has multiple hits that will slide him across the screen.
Just cut out the middleman and
Exactly,
go.
yeah. Now here's the really cool thing about it. Remember his throw? You can use that to detonate the throw on his bomb too.
So with
So,
proper setup,
throw
and free
combos
fall,
are
you're able to
literally
have a pop-up
just
off of it.
automatically
That's right.
implemented with him.
Traps up.
Jeez.
Want to see his fatal blow?
I think so too, because it's definitely one of the coolest in the game.
Oh,
So
man,
you
let's do it.
activate it, he pulls out his little ninja stars, and then every button throws a ninja star, and while of them hit,
Whoa.
pain.
Very cool.
He can also cancel it, so he can do 1, 2, no, I'm good.
So then he just gets like a free projectile. Where you just be like,
That's
ah,
right.
That's
throw some
ridiculous.
projectiles after
He
that.
also
Well,
has 2
I'm
other
okay with
special
him being
moves that I wanna
overpowered, but
show
like,
that
this
are
is
again
just excessive.
high mobility moves. The first is his back 4-3. He slides across the screen, into a kick. If he EX it, it has armor. He can hold down to cancel it.
He's just running in fast.
Yeah, and then you can do a mix-up. They try to poke you out of it. You can use the armored version of this. And then he has probably the coolest version where you hold up and he'll teleport and then come down with a very quick overhead. And then lastly, the classic, I think probably the most iconic move from MKX, the tornado kick. It spins, you can do a close version, a far version, and
This looks so badass.
an aerial version. And that is also an overhead. So you can see he has a lot of ways to close the distance, a lot of ways to attack from a distance.
But he looks fun. He just looks really busted.
Set up for combos.
And looks fancy AF.
Everything you do looks cool.
All right.
Very cool.
So is that everything?
That's Takeda, yeah.
Nice Takeda.
All right. Well, Takeda looking awesome. Again, Evo, we're so close, and everyone's gonna watch that. And Takeda
Yeah.
will be there. We will be on the floor. Please come see us.
Come get your hands on it.
Anything else we want to add before we go?
I don't think so.
I think we're good to go. But before we do go, as QA does for all of our streams, thank you again to them for this. They've created a Takeda fight
Yep.
that we are going to end the show with. So until next time,
I bet there's cool stuff in it.
I bet there is.
There's very cool stuff
Until next time, this has been the podcast. We will see you.
in it. Bye.
Takeda.
We'll follow them to go. Oh. Okay, so Sub-Zero's got an MK1 skill.
How are you defining honor?
Sub-Zero sounds a bit different. It was probably just a mask, but it didn't sound right. Right, let's see. Was Iceball a little bit faster? so it doesn't trade. Okay. Okay, so that's a positive. It doesn't trade.
Wasting my time.
Round 2. Fight.
Yes, you could just cancel off that. You could just continue a combo off that move, basically. So you can double up this way if you need it, bro. Right.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, 7%. Jeez.
This is done.
Brutality.
I mean, that is a good brawl. Oh, I don't know. That is, well, Sub-Zero's getting a movie skin along with Scorpion, so hopefully Reptile gets his as well, because his mask is great in that. But I don't know, Takeda, he just... There's a lot of things that you can just see that you know are gonna be issues with spammers and stuff, especially the Fatal Blow, but at least that doesn't trade projectiles, but I don't know if this is enough to fix the game. I don't know. I think the game's in a really bad state overall, and these people, these three, they really represent NRS, and I don't know, I just don't have much faith in them, but Takeda looks good. We'll see what it's like on release, and we'll see what the rest of the balance patch is like, and if the game has improved in any way, but yeah, let me know about what you think in the comments, and goodbye and God bless.